Hi, grade six. I'm going to read through these slides with you just to make them a little bit easier to understand. So this is lesson 6 for provincial government on the electoral process. While we're going through this video, what I want you to specifically think about is where do you see the pillars of democracy in play? So freedom, representation, equity, and justice. And then also, what similarities or differences are there between a local government election and a provincial government election? What I want you to do is pause this video and watch this one here, grade sixes. This kind of gives you an overview of the election process in Alberta. So provincial elections, they occur at least every 5 years. Like a local government election, there is a 6-step process. And for the most part, there's a lot of similarities for nominating and campaigning. So step 1, the nomination process. Now, like I said, grade sixes, there are constituencies and political parties in the constituencies. Only one person from each political party can run in a constituency. So often there's several people from a party that want to run, but members of that party actually have to vote on the candidate that they want to be kind of the face of the election. This kind of would have happened if we were doing our fake election in class where you're in groups. You would have had to decide out of your group members, many of them probably wanted to be that representative or candidate. You'd have to vote on which one would be the face of your campaign. Some people can run as independents, which mean they don't belong to a political party. All candidates must complete a nomination form that lists signatures of 25 people from their constituency. So what are the differences between a local and provincial government? Well, provincial governments, we are having a political party run in each constituency. We can have individuals be independents or run as an independent. And candidates that are running have to know what they're getting themselves into. So what are the responsibilities of being an MLA? Whereas at the local government level, there's no political parties, but candidates obviously have to be knowledgeable on what they're getting themselves into. So what are their responsibilities as, let's say, a mayor or a reeve? So where do we see the pillars of democracy in the nomination step? Well, we see freedom because anybody can nominate another person. Obviously, they need to be eligible to vote, and there is no discrimination there. You have the freedom to choose who you would want to nominate. So step 2, campaigning. This is where political parties set up their campaign offices, where they get information about their candidates to the voters of their constituencies. So this is where we see those signs on the side of the road. Your parents might be getting pamphlets or brochures about certain political parties in their mail. That's what happens at this step. So how are they different? Well, provincial government, candidates are supported by a political party. Any costs, so making those signs, pamphlets, having people go and call citizens in their constituency, it's all supported by political party donations. Okay, and then we obviously see certain literature like brochures, signs, and ads that identify the political party and also have the face of the candidate on them. Whereas in a local government election, they're not supported by a political party. Costs are not supported by political party donations. And campaign colors, the candidate actually chooses those.